The Democratic National Convention concluded on Friday with Vice President Kamala Harris accepting the Democratic presidential nomination. As the celebration continued in Chicago, many in D.C. and across the country continued to protest and advocate for Palestinian freedom, a key issue for young voters in the upcoming presidential election.
I feel like my number one is just the Palestinian genocide right now. The fact that America is a powerhouse in the whole world and they have a lot of money to help stop that, but it doesn't seem like our government is really trying to. So I think that's going to impact who I vote on.
With the conflict being a priority for young voters, I spoke to Howard Professor Ayanna Best to explore how Harris can use her position to appeal to them.
I think this is one of the most contentious situations that she would have to speak on and address. Maintains her stance in that there needs to be a ceasefire, there needs to be attention and resources brought to the Gaza Strip. I think that will go over much better with young voters.
With over 30% of young people sympathizing with Palestine, according to Pew Research Center, I spoke with Professor Marcus Board to understand how Harris's stance on the issue could impact the chances in the upcoming election.
I think that it will make the margins much narrower. I think the uncommitted movement has been very effective. I think the biggest challenge for them is that she's coming into the race so late with so little time to be able to kind of spread this message. I think it's a challenge for them that I actually expect to pay off.
Ultimately, Harris's stance on the Palestine conflict could determine whether or not she wins the presidential race in October. From Howard University News Service, I'm Christian Marshall.